All right, time for another open stage review, Portland edition. This is one that's just getting started. For now, it is third Fridays with a corresponding spoken word version on first Wednesdays. This is here at Crepes, right behind me in St. John's on Levitt, between Ivanhoe and Lombard. You have a map, you can find it. You have Google Maps. So it runs from 7. Well, it's a little bit complicated. So they are still kind of finding their way on how to do this, and right now it is unhosted. So it is it's open in the broadest sense of the word. In other words, if you want to show up and play, you can. And if more than one of you show up and play, then you need to, share fairly with each other. So it's a very small, intimate location. Really can only accommodate a solo performer in the corner. Definitely not a place that you're going to bring a band or set up a bunch of gear, or even like if you have a keyboard, there really isn't room for that. Furthermore, you might be going unplugged. If you don't have sound reinforcement, you may or may not have sound here. Now tonight there was sound, like someone had provided some sound, but I'm not sure that that's something you can rely on. Like I said, there's no host, so there's no list or format per se, but there aren't that many open stages going on here on Fridays. So it may be one that you just want to roll the dice and take a shot. Let's see. Let's break it down. Okay, so third Fridays plus a spoken word specific one on first Wednesdays. This runs from 7 to 9, and today, for instance, there was a featured performer who had previously it was actually the person I came to see, who had previously been booked to kind of guarantee do the first hour. Again, I'm not sure if that's going to be a regular thing or not, if that's part of the format. It's an open stage. So you show up and you bring your instrument, and you better bring anything else that you need. Can accommodate a solo performer, and you're gonna kind of roll the dice and get what you get. So like tonight, I was the only other performer besides Lance, and so I played the second hour on the sound system, and basically turned into sort of an impromptu gig in a small, intimate space. It conceivably could be a stepping stone. They are trying to get live music going here, in part in conjunction with the open stage, but also it looks like some other times just on its own. So there's that. Because there's no hosting, a lot of the other things I normally talk about, I can't really say, other than to emphasize it's a little bit Wild West here. So I wouldn't want to promise you any specific parameter. But if you're adventurous and you're up for it, come on out. Crepes, Fridays, third Fridays, 7 to 9, or spoken word, first Wednesdays. Take it easy. See you at the open stage.